Alright guys, and we're back live. Hopefully everyone enjoyed a nice break there. Let's see.
I have created art.
So just to fill everyone up on what's happened so far, the deck has been swept clear of all available hostiles. Fighting is still ongoing, but the party was asked specifically to, oh, you did create an artwork of a man being stabbed into the ship. Excellent work.
Yep.
And the deck still being cleared by other Wormwood pirates, but for now the party is free to do as they like for the moment. So Sandara Quinn is treating Kipper, the Kipster, who is currently dying from horrible burns from his deployment of the Flaming Alchemist barrel. Which brings us up to Sarissa. What would you like to do?
I am going to cure light myself.
Okay. Anything else?
And take command of the wheel.
Very well. Very captain-y of you. Can you
I
make
continue to wave at my beloved shark people and make a note to recruit them for future missions.
I see. Can you make a profession sailor check real quick?
I can.
Now, Sarissa, I was not calling you shark bait. I was calling you shark baiter because you are feeding enemy crewmen to the sharks.
Brouhaha.
Shark bait. Woo-ha-ha.
Okay, you get the wheel under control, and the two ships straighten out next to each other, increasing the porting time for all Wormwood pirates by 1 round. Good work. You notice Peppery Longfarthing checking you out while you do that, and she seemed fairly impressed that you would have the ovaries to take control of the ship's wheel. Let's see here. Kirill.
Well, since she's got the wheel under control, I think I'm going to join my uncle in guarding the one boat. Sifrig's got the other one under control, I think. I'm going to move down here with my cutlass at the ready.
Very well. Sifrig.
I think you're muted.
Sorry, ready to charge for any enemies appearing.
I don't think you can ready a charge because it's a full round action. You want to just delay until someone appears?
Sure. I'll just delay.
Okay, Novardi.
When our captain moved into their quarters, is the door swinging wide open?
It has been closed again, but you do hear, various shouts of "Aha! Avast, you lily-livered scummate!"
I'm going to check on our... Oh, God.
You're gonna open the doors and check on them?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it this door? I forget if this...
It's a double doors.
So I'm going to move there and open the door and say...
What are you doing? Don't say anything.
Are you saying something?
I'm going to open the door and look inside.
Okay. So you notice the captain making, a number of attacks per round. Not just strokes, because obviously in combat, you're making 2 or 3 attempts before you land a blow. His sword is moving so fast that he's got like a dozen slices going in. And while he hasn't completely gutted this guy yet, it's clear that it'll only be but a few seconds before the hostile captain is put down.
Not speaking to him directly, but to my crew. The captain's doing fine. Let's maintain our positions.
Good call. Good call. Okay, round 6 begins. A new wave of fog rolls in as Peppery Longfighting launches another battery of fog clouds. Why isn't this working? There we go. In the process, 3 soldiers appear. Or, I'm sorry, 3 sailors appear next to Kirill.
Joy.
Where are those guys? Oh, they all got killed by Sarissa. That's why I can't find them.
Gotta stop feeding people to sharks, Sarissa. It's gotta be bad for the sharks' diets.
I'm pretty sure
90%.
that's exactly what they want.
I'm pretty sure Tengus are loaded with trans fats.
Well, if I had burning hands, I could do Kentucky Fried Tengu, but sadly,
Whoa! Where'd these guys come from?
Folks is just showing up here. Okay, Sarissa.
They came out of nowhere.
You hear a number of fleeing Ramadumi soldiers coming out of the fog. They're all screaming, "Get the boat down! Get the boat down!"
if I abandon the ship's wheel, is that going to Akjar?
No, you just righted the ship. You could tie off the wheel somehow if you wanted to make sure it's not going anywhere, but the 2 ships are now perfectly parallel.
I think you can cast from there, though.
With
There's
the fog is back.
Oh, they have the fog. Nope.
I tie off the wheel. What kind of action is that going to be?
Move action. You have some sort of sash on your clothing or a scarf or rope?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just tie off the wheel so it can't move.
I tie off the wheel and then I move as a second move.
Okay, Kirill, you're now surrounded by guys who seem very surprised to see you.
Hello, gentlemen. Sorry, this boat is reserved. Can I move onto the boat? Like, I want to take up
As a move action, yes. You could hop into the boat.
I'm gonna hop onto the boat and try stabbing this guy.
Okay, I'll give you a +1.
Is Contrabar still doing his thing?
Oh yes. He's still doing the rock anthem of Tony Montana.
Alright. I'm gonna be factoring in. Okay. Oh,
Yep,
that
so
might
that's a
that
double
does
confirm.
crit, so that's 12 damage.
So, Books, out of the darkness, you notice this guy like flop next to you and come around the corner towards you, and then basically die in your arms. And he's like, "My pocket, I have a note," and then he died.
I smile evilly.
I see. Anything else, Squirrel?
Nope, that was my move and my standard. So I'm gonna taunt the other 2, seeing as how I easily dispatch the other guy.
Very well, Sifreek.
Alright. I'll move over here to take advantage of this flank. We have fog again, right?
Yep. So foggy.
I wouldn't leave the other boat unattended.
I'm watching it.
But we got fog. You can't.
See it.
Yeah, you can't see it.
Is this including the Bard song?
No, there'd be 11.
Okay, so you stagger this guy, so your war axe hits him solidly in the back, and he's just like, "Oh, the immense pain! I've never felt pain like this before."
Doesn't get sneak attack from that?
No.
No.
Because he still
No, fog concealment prevents precision damage.
You do need to make a concealment check, of course. We'll see if the damage is quite as bad as he thought it was.
Yep.
Yeah, we're staggered. Alright, Navardi. A man is dying in your arms tonight.
Uncle, Sifrig left the other boat unattended.
Tattletale.
Navardi's like, hashtag fuck it.
I don't know if you can see what's going on in that other boat.
No, we can't. Visibility is
Fuck.
impaired.
Okay.
Get to the other boat and then throw a bomb.
Do what you want, Navardi.
Because the
That's
pirate
if
is
you win.
free. We can leave your friends behind. Because your friends don't dance.
So what's
They don't
happening?
dance.
I'm going to move there
Friends of mine.
and throw a bomb in that little intersection right there.
Devilish. Okay. I'm fascinated to see how this works out. Make your concealment check.
Nice.
So you knocked that guy that was staggered. He's just like, aye! As his back catches on fire right where he was stabbed by Sifri. And he stumbles overboard. And you hear a new wave of chomping begin. This guy's got to make a reflex save,
16.
which he does not make. And you
Oh,
notice that there's
that
a
was,
line of blood. So this guy
Come on.
steps here
Come on.
and begins engaging books. Oh, snap. Is that going to connect?
At 21?
Yep.
Oh, definitely.
Is a 17 going to confirm?
No.
Oh.
18.
Oh,
Mischance.
oh,
Concealment.
Oh.
It's still going to hit, but not confirm. And so he smacks Novardi for 6 points of damage as he slaps the flat of his blade on Novardi's face. And there's a ringing in Novardi's ears.
You still
Let's
up?
see here. Round 7.
I'm bloodied, that's for sure.
Captain Harrigan appears at the doorway momentarily as the fog parts cinematically. You see him consuming a human heart. He's like, it be rich in iron.
Mm.
Does anyone look questioningly towards him?
Even Sifrig looks a little squeamish at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I learned my lesson the first time.
So when
Nope,
Sifri
not saying
looks
a
at him
thing.
like that, you don't even say
Nope,
anything.
nope.
The captain turns
No.
toward you and says, I meet in his heart so I can gain his courage. Sarissa.
The liver actually has more iron than the heart.
True.
I hate to ask how you would know that.
I've had a long and interesting life. Sarissa moves forward and attempts to stab this guy. Why not?
Okay. A 14 will connect. It will also hit.
Okay.
Okay.
7
So
piercing.
This is how I see it. Sarissa kind of rushes and jumps over the railing and does one of what I'm going to call the Novardis and is flying through the air. And instead of stabbing this dude, she punches him with the sword guard in the face. And he just gets cold cocked and he's like, whoa. Huge blob of saliva goes flying as he falls unconscious. That's
In
how
slow
I saw
motion.
it in my mind. I like describing these things. Kirill, you unfortunately didn't see that. Only Novardi witnessed that crowning moment of glory.
Well, I don't know if there's anybody still out there or not, so I'm going to ready action if I see any enemies, stick to my post and say, Sifrig, get back to your post. We need to guard these boats. So,
Sifrig,
yeah,
why do you
just
have
gonna
a
be ready.
smiley face on your...
Because his rage fell off this round.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's now
Sifrig,
fatigued.
you're up.
And now that his rage falls off, he realizes that he, in the heat of battle, left his post. So he will return to the side of the boat and ready for anybody approaching.
Okay.
Novardi.
Sarissa, are you going back to the wheel?
Unless there show up.
I'm going to go to the wheel, and if I need to do a sailor check to keep hold or whatever, to keep it grappled to the ship, I will do that.
It's been tied off by Captain Sarissa, Brevet Captain Sarissa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess
Or,
I missed
or
that part.
sash or something. So the wheel is currently tied down. You would need to either untie it or.
That's okay. I'll, instead of moving there, I didn't realize the wheel was tied, but I will move to the crossbows.
Okay. We now enter round 8. Sarissa.
Fog is still up.
Yep.
I go.
Anything else?
Rip with it.
Okay. Kiro.
Same as before. Same as before. Ready action to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sifrig.
Ready for anybody approaching.
Novardi.
Ready an alchemist bomb for enemies.
Very well. Sarissa.
Books, if you want to walk over here,
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
if you walk to me, I will heal.
I think she's
I
offering
think
to
she's
heal you.
saying that she'll
Yep.
heal you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I will walk to her next round.
Okay. Kiro.
Same as before, holding my post. Just what's going on in the rest of the ship? Is there still battle going on?
You do hear the sounds of men surrendering all up and down the ship. There is still some faint battling. But the rock ballad of Tony Montana continues. They're currently talking about Tony Montana riding a tiger while doing lines of coke from the back of his hand, while using a repeating crossbow to slay his enemies. Sifrig.
But yeah, I'm gonna hold position.
I'll continue doing the same thing.
Novardi.
I moved to Sarissa, and let's see, we're in fog, so is it half movement?
Nope. Still regular movement.
Okay. And then I was full defense.
Okay, Sarissa.
Books for 4.
Anything else?
No.
Kiro.
Same as before, holding my post,
Sifrig.
like we were told.
Yep. Continue standing firm, ready for approach.
Novardi.
Ready action, alchemist bomb for enemy. And I will move back to the crossbows. Did you catch that?
Yep.
Okay.
So, out of the fog, the fog dissipates, and a number of hostiles are charging you guys. So let
last their effort to escape.
Let me just make some rolls here real quick. So who had readied actions?
I did.
Okay. You may take your readied action. What was it?
He's not in range yet.
Okay. So move you back down then. Novardi, did you have a readied action?
I did.
Does this satisfy the conditions as you can see enemies?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire an alchemist bomb at the nearest one.
That's
Be a minus.
hit.
Yeah, -2. So it'd be an AC 16 with a range increment penalty.
Indeed.
Well, it's touch AC, so.
Yeah, but still, I want to. And 9 damage.
Yep. So the bomb lands pretty squarely and explodes as it bounces off of his lamellar. And he's like, squawk! The smell of delicious roast chicken begins to rise through the air. This fine Rachadumi lady is going to, let's see here. She's going to 5-foot step to this location, and then she bangs her boarding pike against the ground, and it extends to 20 feet long. And she uses it to stab Sifrig.
Wow.
Neat.
Uh-oh. Is that going to hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, she orders her sailors to all attempt to kill Sifrig in the process. And hits him for 12 points of damage. So Sifrig there is kind of like holding onto the side of the boat, breathing heavily from his fatigue. And this 20-foot long boarding pike comes out of nowhere and smacks him offside the head. Sarissa.
I move onto the stairs and I command Crazy Stick Lady to give me a will save. Dear Crazy Stick Lady.
I want
Bad
that pike.
news.
No, we wanted that boarding pike.
Kiro.
I'm pretty sure I can get the shark people to give back to me after they eat her.
Well, if she's
yeah.
feared, doesn't she drop whatever she's carrying? I don't know about the.
She might. I think a few people have. Can I move up here on the boat?
Sure.
And I'm going to stab at it with a cutlass. Assuming Tony Montana's still going.
Indeed.
But that's going to miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even with the height advantage.
Fear gives the panicked condition. Panic says you drop anything you're holding.
Well, cause fear is a frightened condition, not panicked.
Oh, frightened. Okay.
Isn't frightened worse than panicked?
No, frightened is you just.
No, it's not. It's not as bad. Sorry. Nope, doesn't say anything about items.
Darn.
So this Tengu right here begins doing.
I just looked up fear.
He does a strange, like, Russian sword dance. He's like dropping to his knees and doing high kicks and swirling around. He's like a semi-dervish, and whips his sword around to bring it into Sifrig's face.
Well, my ready action goes off.
You may attack together. The Tengus, of course, continue their amazing story of Marshall versus the machine. Marshall has finally outwitted the machine and stabbed it in its tires. That is going to hit for 3 damage. Is that including Bard's Song?
Weak. Yes. I'm fatigued, so.
He is fatigued. Before anyone gets too salty with him. So, as ordered, this guy is going to step over here and try to kill Sifri. Nope. And the final one is going to provoke an AOO from Kirill as he runs to here and tries to stab Sifri. That's a 19.
Does 17 hit him?
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
6 damage.
And if a 17 is hitting Sifri, then Sifri is taking 5 points of damage as this guy also uses the flat of his blade to slap Sifri right on his head and gets very close to cutting off that orange mohawk. Novardi.
Damn it, he's getting killed out there.
Novardi.
I'm here. Does going downstairs count for 2 movements?
Nope. Going downstairs is easy. Coming up these stairs, it's hard.
All right. Does this one
That's
look
not,
hurt?
by the way, that's not an official ruling like Pathfinder Society style. That's just my using the rails to slide down cinematically ruling before I get any angry emails.
No, I agree, because I mean going downstairs is super easy, as opposed to
But fighting
Going
on the
downstairs
stairs,
is really
you know,
easy.
if you have to keep your footing, can't really afford to trip. So what's happening, Novardi?
Is this
Oh,
guy
for the moment.
injured? This
Let
guy
me
here.
see. He is, in fact, gravely injured.
Okay.
This guy's also injured.
So I'm going to throw a alchemist bomb here on that.
Wow. I was mistaken. My rage is 4 levels plus my con mod when I'm raging, which would be 9 rounds, so I am not fatigued.
Do you mean you're still raging, or that you...
Well, no, I wouldn't have stayed raging while I'm just standing around waiting. So yeah,
Okay.
it would fall out, but I have rages left. I can't do it yet.
Okay. Your attack is actually going to miss. And you
Number
roll.
rounds equal to 2 times. Okay.
So it's going to land here at this intersection between Sifrig and the Tengu.
Oof.
Sifrig, you're going to need to roll a reflex save. Did you mark down damage that you've taken, Sifrig?
Oh
Or
yeah.
Is that red
I'm at
bar your
8.
damage? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. So what's the blue bar? Is that your raid?
That's my number of rages. I have not updated that though.
Okay. You missed a bracket, I think.
Oh fiddle.
Just hit up, and then...
Yeah, up and then go to the end and bracket it forward.
Yeah. I did. I'm still waiting on something to happen. There.